Hi there dragons, I'm back for another reading vlog and I'm gonna spin the wheel. I have a bunch of different themes. I really do like doing a themed vlog. The goal I think is to pick a vlog that I could do an audiobook and a physical book for. So I do have a couple of options on here, just random ones. Some are Goodreads, some are like goal specific. I have a Netgalley one, I have a winter theme. So we're gonna see what gets chosen. Ooh, okay, Netgalley Ketchup. Okay, that is interesting. I was just looking at like a mystery book. Let me go see if I could find that on my TBR. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I just DNF'd a book. I just DNF'd Battle Between the Bookshops. I DNF'd it. I was really bored by it. I will attach a photo of that book here. DNF'd it. I got like 35% in and I just was not caring about it. So let me go get my Kindle and kind of figure out what I'm gonna read, both audiobook wise and like physical book wise, and then we will chat. So I'll be back. Well, I'm gonna read Secrets in Ice. It's a modern day Snow Queen retelling that is like a murder mystery, which I'm really excited for. That is an Netgalley arc that I probably wouldn't have gotten around to. So that's going to be the book I listen to, and then I am going to, audiobook wise, I am going to listen to, let me see if I can find it, Clued Into Love by Ali Alexandra. I did start reading this physically on my Kindle before bed, but I was like very tired, so I didn't really get a lot done. So I'm going to attach that photo here. It's not a Netgalley book, but there is a other book I may add to this vlog. It's like a 90-page Christmas novella. But those are the two books I'm going to start with. That audiobook and then that. And then I might try to get like one or two more by the end of the week. Tomorrow will be the last I could update for this vlog because Thursday I have my show that we're doing. We had my rehearsal today and it went fine, but I didn't have a ton of reading time. So I'm hoping that for the rest of the month I can get a lot of reading time in. That is like the goal. But I'm gonna go start that book, maybe make some progress tonight, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow when I have an update. If I get to 25%, I'll give you guys an update tonight, but I doubt it. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Also, I'm really liking Secrets in the Ice. This one's very different. I have not heard anyone talk about this. So basically you follow two main characters. You follow a main character who everyone in her family was killed by like many years ago. It was like a true crime, a true crime cold case. And you follow her and she's the only survivor and she desperately wants somebody to kind of solve her parents and her sister's murder. And then you also have, the person she's living with, her aunt has cancer, and the only way she can kind of survive is if someone gives her this treatment. Her family is very wealthy, obviously, but she doesn't have access to her trust fund until she's 21, and even then it's a little bit hard to get access. And then the other point of view you follow is a guy that does podcasts. And right now, that as you were reading the story, like he's doing a podcast about the girl's family, but in the current timeline that hasn't actually happened yet. But I'm really liking it. Like I want to keep reading. I'm like just watching some old Disappeared episodes because I don't want to like start anything too new. But yeah, so I'm really liking that. I think my next book I might pick up is not technically a Netgalley book, but I can make it a Netgalley book because I have the next Netgalley book in the series. So I think I might pick up the next Ellie Alexandra book because I do have the next one on Netgalley and I could just kind of like power through and read them back to back. But I'm really liking that. I want to go back to read it. So I will talk to you guys when I have an update, probably Friday night. Bye, book friends. Hey dragons, I am back. I definitely have a small cold, I think, just because I've been talking all week. I did wind up finishing Clued In with Love by Ellie Alexandra. I will attach a photo of that book here. It was really cute. I think I'm gonna give this book 4 stars. It was a fun read, like perfect for the holidays. I actually started the other one, but I think I might pause that because it's not a Netgalley arc, which is sort of the point of this vlog. So I did wind up reading that and it was a fun listen. This week was really like a little bit rougher than I was expecting. It was show week, and show weeks always are either really fun or super stressful. And I think I under anticipated how stressful this week was going to be. Sometimes as an art teacher or a drama teacher, you just don't want like other people thoughts impacting your students, and I think I forgot that that's a part of the arts, so it's just a little bit like stressful this week, and you know, things don't always go according to my carefully organized plan, and then, you know, but it's gonna be fine. We have a break and we don't have to have an official performance for my students up until May. I have a little bit of time to think about it, but I definitely have to solve some problems that I'm not quite sure how to solve yet, and I think that's a little bit frustrating in my head just to try to solve a problem, but it is good. I will have to figure out that eventually. But I did also wound up getting up to 50% in Secrets in Ice by my book. I'm really liking this. This is giving me all the vibes that I want, and I'm so happy I actually had a Netgalley because I don't know if I ever would have read it. But I'm like 50% in, so you have these two characters. You have Nikki, who is the only left survivor of her family that was murdered. Well, they think they were murdered. They can't find the bodies a couple of years ago. And a true crime podcaster that is involved in a podcast, and he is kind of being threatened with taking down his podcast or giving them this money, and he thinks this girl is rich, so he's going to kind of work with her on a podcast to kind of figure out who killed her parents. And their lives are intertwining in very mysterious ways. So I'm about 50% into that. I am really liking it. I'm just going to take the weekend. It's going to be my refresh. I need one. I didn't even film any like Vlogmas videos. I think I filmed 2, so you're going to see this in a week, but I'm probably only going to have 3 videos that week and not my normal 5. And then next week, I also wrapped some Christmas presents. I really was listening to music, so it was just like more stressful than I was hoping. But I also did get some book mail that I did want to share. I got Our Vicious Oats by Annie Davenport, which is a romantasy that I do really want to read. I might add this to my end of the year TBR because everyone was talking about it. This book is stunning. Can we just say that? I also got my novella in from A Study in Drowning, which I do want to read that. It was on my end of the year TBR, and then I do want to read this, so maybe I'll do like a reading vlog. And then I did find my 2 Christmas mysteries that I have. Murder at Holly House by Denzel Merrick. I did buy this when I was Christmas shopping. And then Miss Winter in the Library with a Knife. So I think I might read one of these on Christmas Eve to New Year's, Christmas Day, like as I'm watching Stranger Things. So I do have some books planned for that vlog as well. They're just not there yet. And then I think the next book I'm going to pick up is Seasons of the Witch by Sophie H. Morgan. I will attach a photo. Hey Dragons! I am back. I did wind up going to town. I get into moods where I don't want to listen to anything audiobook wise, so I'm going to kind of take a little bit of time and just kind of listen through Taylor Swift again. I'm also watching the Eras tour. I'm watching the last the big concert, and I'm just kind of in a mood to listen to some audiobooks. Like, not audiobooks I get through kind of vibes where I just can't focus on anything, and I'm liking the book I'm listening to. I'm just not in the mood right now to listen to audiobooks, so I'm listening to that. But I don't think I'm going to add another book to this vlog because honestly nothing on there is like that captivating. Netgalley, maybe that's why. All of these are books that like I should probably have read before and I just didn't, but these are holiday books, so we will see. I also did get my Secret Santa present from Cassidy, from Covers with Cassidy. We do a Secret Santa. I'm in all of their Patreons now. And she got me Bonded by Thorns by Elizabeth Helen, which is a Why Choose Beauty and the Beast retelling. And I'm really excited for this one. This one's very chunky. But I've heard really good things, and I have the pretty edges. So thank you so much, Covers with Cassidy. That was so nice. I like her. Her content is so fun. She, Mel, and Brie have spurned my love of romantasy, so thanks. But I did wind up getting up to 75% into Secret Santa. I'm really liking this book quite a bit. Like, I think it's just like if you like Veronica Mars, if you like those types of stories, it is a really fun mystery that's very captivating. There is a podcast element. There are 2 characters that I am liking. Their vibes are fun, and I'm just enjoying it. So I have an hour and 34 minutes left, so I'm going to kind of read a little bit more. I am diamond painting a little bit, but it is just yeah, so I am diamond painting listening to Taylor Swift, which, you know, is the thing. She's also starting to change the lyrics on Apple Music, so I wonder if that means if we're gonna get Reputation Taylor's version, because she is changing lyrics, which makes me think maybe we will. So yeah, that is where we are with that. So I'm gonna go read to maybe like 90%. It just depends because I may not update again or I may update again. I just don't know. So yeah, that is where we are. I may add one more book to this vlog, and it may be an audiobook, but it would be a shorter audiobook, or I may just start a new vlog. So yeah, I'm going to go read a bit more of this, try to get up to 90%, and then I'll give you guys an update. Or I might just power through and finish it. We'll see. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey dragons, I'm back. I just want to say that I did wind up finishing my book, Secrets in the Ice. I really liked that book. I gave it 5 stars. That was such a fun read, and I really, really liked it. If you like Veronica Mars, if you like The Good Girl's Guide to Murder, but specifically Good Girl, Bad Blood, I would really recommend that book. It's so underrated, so well crafted, and I had such a fun time with it. So that one was really good. Now, this is technically not a Netgalley book, but I do need to read this before I can read my Netgalley book because I did get it. And in my defense, I did get sent an e-arc copy of it. I just never downloaded the ARC for it. So I would have had it, but I was so far behind in this series when I got sent the e-arc. I think I got it sent back to me in maybe June of last year, and I was on book 6, so I was like, you know what, I'm never gonna get up that far, and then I did. So I'm gonna read Laying Down the Latte by Ellie Alexander. I really did want to catch up on this series before the end of the year, and the audiobook is taking forever to come out. Kensington. I don't know if this is Kensington. Is this Kensington? St. Martin's Paperbacks. I am disappointed in you. I want an audiobook for these because I listened to all the audiobooks and I listened to them in a day. But now I have to go back to physically reading them, which is fine. I got it from my library. I'm just bitter that I can't listen to it. So I'm gonna read this. This is really, really not apropos for the seasonal appreciation. It's like a summer book, but I was not gonna read this in the summer. So I'm gonna power through. I'm gonna read 100 pages. This is book 22 in the Meet Your Bake Shop Mystery series, and I'm going to go read the first 13 chapters, and I will give you an update when I have one. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, book friends. Hey, dragons, I'm back. I did actually reading up to chapter 12 in Laying Down the Latte by Ellie Alexander. I did also finish watching the final tour of the Aristop, which was really exciting because that took me literally all day. But I'm really liking this book. We've had 2 travel books back to back. So the first book in the series, the main character Jules and her husband traveled to a little bed and breakfast that one of her co-workers was working at, and this time they're in Costa Rica at a coffee bean farm. And of course, murder always finds Jules, so she is kind of trying to uncover a murder as she's there. I do think I want to pick up an audiobook today. I just don't know what it is. But I read about 100 pages. So my goal is to read up to page 150. So read a little bit more of this and give you guys an update. But I do want to pick up an audiobook at some point today. I'm going to see how I'm feeling and if I want it. But the book I was listening to, I really wasn't liking. So I think I might just toss it into this vlog, whether it's a Netgalley book or not. I may just toss it in here. Actually, you know what I think I'll do? Actually, I have a better idea. I think I'm going to buy the book I was going to buy. It's Joy to the Holidays, which is a little novella. That's what I think I'm going to do, because that will be easy. I could put it in this vlog, and then I could wrap it up. So yeah, I'm going to go buy that audiobook, see if I can find it anywhere. But I am liking this. I rarely ever physically read these, but I am having a fun time with it. And I do have the other book in this series that I do need to read. So I'm going to see how far I get in this vlog, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to pick up that audiobook. So I will talk to you guys soon when I have an update, hopefully sooner rather than later. I am going to dive in pain today. Sorry, I do sound like I have a small cold, because I do, but I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hey dragons, I am back. I just want to do a quick update. I did wind up finishing the first episode of the Eras Tour, the documentary. I'm really liking that series. I think it's sometimes interesting to kind of peel back the layers and kind of look at, what a tour does. And as a drama teacher, I always say that I can't teach passion. I can't teach talent. I can teach skills. So just kind of seeing her do that, and the honesty, especially after all the attacks that were in this leg of the tour, was very, very interesting and super compelling. So I want to rewatch the second episode, and I think I'm finally going to dive into Percy. But I did wind up getting up to page 850 in Laying Down the Latte. I am liking this book. I will say, it's very, very fun. It's very, very atmospheric. It's a fun, cozy mystery. I do say I do like the book set at home a little bit better, but But this one is fun because you do have a different setting, you have our characters in a different environment, and I really do like it. I'm having a fun time reading it. My goal is to finish this book today, but I'm going to read another 50 pages and get up to page 200. I'm also listening Joy to the Girls. I will attach a photo of that book here. It's been a very long time since I read the first book in the series, and honestly this is just for vibes and like it's just gonna be a fun holiday novella. What I got is our main character is hiding some secrets from her girlfriend, and they were the couple in book 1. So that is where we are right now. I'm probably going to read another 100 pages or another 50 pages of my book or another 100 pages of my book, and then I will give you guys like another update, and then I'm gonna diamond paint for a little bit. That's normally what I do when I craft. Like I like to have like a break just because I did hurt my neck earlier this year with like staring at it. I used to be able to like work on stuff for like hours on end, and it just really hurt my neck. So yeah, this book is getting interesting. Our main sleuth is trying to figure out who killed a person in like the place that they are. They're kind of going there to learn more about coffee, and someone died. There was a merger about to happen, and the person that was leading the merger is killed, and she is trying to team up to try to figure out who actually did it. The person in jail they don't think did it, and there's a lot of new people in this book, so like it's really kind of hard to remember who is everybody because it's not that short of a book or that long of the book, but I am enjoying it. I'm going to keep reading, and I'll give you an update when I've read 50 more pages, and we'll talk soon. Bye. Hi book friends, I'm back. I just want to do a quick update. I did wind up listening to a little bit more of my audiobook, which I am liking. It's definitely like a novella. It's like a Christmassy novella. They're both dealing with some secrets. It does follow an interesting time. It follows as they're going into college and the after effects of that, but I'm really exciting. So that's where I am. I'm also read up to page about 200 in my cozy. I am liking this. I think it's fun. We have a lot of new characters, and it's a little bit hard to remember who is who just because we met them so fast, but I am enjoying it. We also did get snow, which means I am not leaving my house today, which is fine. But yeah, I'm gonna try to power through and finish the rest of this, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of this vlog. I think I may pick up another physical book. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see like what time it is, because right now it's like only 12, so I may be able to like finish another book for this vlog or do something else. So I don't know where we are, but I am liking this. I am happy that I'm actually fully caught up on the series, which is pretty remarkable since at the start of the year I only read 3 books. So I will talk to you guys when I have an update, hopefully at the end. I never see this like the mysteries coming. I always think it's well crafted. I do like that we are getting some new characters and have a new setting, but I do miss our old characters. So I'm almost tempted in this vlog to just go read the other one, because the other one that comes out in 2026 is set at back in town, and I haven't been back in town in a while, so I don't know. We're gonna see how I'm feeling when I'm done with this one, but I am really liking it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Back again. So I have finished Laying Down the Latte by Ellie Alexander. I really like this book. I'm gonna give this book 4 stars. I think that it's a fun read. The series is getting very, very big, and I will say I kind of chatted about this like a long time ago when I was reading the Hannah Swanson series by Joanne Fuca. This series I think is a lot more well written, but also a lot more prone to like diverse storytelling, and I've just seen that in like the whole story. I think that it's just infused with that. There's a lot of rep, there's like just like background representation, which I really do like, and I'm just very, very fond of how it's written. I don't feel like the story is written in like almost like a condescending way. I don't know how else, but that was how I felt like Joanne Fuca was kind of writing her story, which is nothing against her, but I really do like this story quite a bit. It's one of my favorite cozies, and I'm really happy that I finally broke down and read this one. So I think I'm going to take a bit of a break from this vlog because I'm not going to craft anymore. I am still listening to Joy to the Girls, and I'm going to talk about that now. Hour left in that audiobook. I just hope, because I keep like, the problem with Spotify is you only have a certain number of hours, and I've literally started 3 different books and I haven't made much progress in them. Like, I've started like 3 different books and just stopped reading them. So I want to finish that. So hopefully by like Tuesday or Wednesday I can be done with that. Monday's my day I get the least number of listening done. I literally say this every single time, but I am liking it, and it's also a crossover with her other book, her other Christmas romance, where these 2 characters from her other series go to this other village. They're both dealing with some secrets. So, but I think I'm going to wrap up this part of the vlog physically wise. I'm going to go start another one, but you guys will see me when I come back and when I have made more progress on that. I may listen to a little bit more tonight. I just don't know, but And this was not a Netgalley book, but the next book in this series is a Netgalley book. So yeah, that is where we are. So I will talk to you guys soon for another video, or another part of this video, and then we'll wrap it up. So talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hey Dragons, I just want to do a quick update. I always say this on Mondays. I don't get a lot of listening done on Mondays. It's more of my busier, like, actual, like, prep day. I actually do teach the fewest number of classes on Monday, but I have a lot of, like, PD stuff that I have to do, so I always feel like I accomplish a lot less in that day. So I only listen to like 15 minutes of my audiobook, so not enough of an update. I will definitely finish it tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day where I really have to like start planning out my next couple of months of curriculum, and I really need to do it now so I know what my plan is. So that will be a project for like tomorrow, and I have to like, we're also prepping for a test because we're going away. We're going away for 2 weeks. We come back and then it's basically the end of the marking period. So I have to start doing all that. I also have to start auditioning for my show. So it's a lot. It's a lot's happening, but it's all good things. The performance that we was actually worried about is like over, which is good. So it's one less thing I have to worry about. But sadly, I got like no listening done today. So I will give you an update tomorrow, hopefully with more of an update. Bye, book friends. Big Dragons, I am back. I just want to do a quick update. I did wind up finishing my audiobook, The Joy with the Girls. I'll attach a photo of that book here. Fine. It was not that memorable, but it was a novella and I finished it. It was a Netgalley book. I just have to go back and make sure I did my review. If you did read both those, like the She Gets the Girl and then the Christmas Notebook last year, I think you should read it. It was fun, but it wasn't like that memorable. And then I don't know what I want to listen to next. I'm struggling listening right now. I really, really am. Friends, I just want to wrap up this vlog. I actually had a really like weird week listening wise. I didn't wind up listening to anything else, and I was going to end this vlog anyway, and then I just forgot. And then I actually got sort of sick in the middle of the week, which definitely affected my listening. So that is why this vlog did not go according to plan. But I did wind up, as you can see, I am coughing and I am sick. But I did wind up reading like 3 books on Netgalley, and they were all pretty fun. So I'm happy that I did this vlog. Sorry for my belated bookmas content. I just had a little bit of a rougher beginning of the month than I thought. It was just a little bit, work was stressful, like in unexpected ways that I didn't necessarily anticipate. But thank you guys for watching this vlog. I will be back with some wrap-up content this upcoming week, and then we will start wrapping up 2025, getting ready for 2026, which is one of my favorite content to film. I'm really excited you're here enjoying that with me, and I will talk to you guys for my video tomorrow. Bye, book friends.